U.S. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo has hit out at China and accused the communist regime of using quote-unquote obscene propaganda against the United States after protests erupted over the killing of George Floyd in Minneapolis. Secretary of State Mike Pompeo accused China of callously exploiting Floyd's killing and the protests that followed the brutal incident, and Pompeo has said that China was using the unrest in the U.S. to create a different image and also try to justify its action in Hong Kong. In a tweet, Mike Pompeo referred to China as a dictatorial regime where no lie was obscene, as it serves the Communist Party's lust for power. On the contrary, China has accused the U.S. of double standards, as Washington has been supportive of anti-China protests in Hong Kong while responding reluctantly to Black Lives Matter protests. State-run news channels, newspapers in China have been constantly covering the protests in the U.S., trying to position China as a better country and the Communist Party as a better political organization. Several Communist Party officials have also trolled the U.S. on social media. Beijing has been upset for a long time over the U.S. and other Western governments' views over China's handling of pro-democracy protests in Hong Kong. In response to Trump's criticism of Chinese policies with regard to freedom of speech and expression in Hong Kong, the Chinese Communist Party has come down heavily on the White House over racial discrimination in the U.S. However, Mike Pompeo defended Trump administration's standpoint and also pointed out how Chinese Communist Party has sent journalists to prison, abused pro-democracy protesters, and also heavily clamped down on doctors alerting the world about the novel coronavirus.